Imagine this, it's the year 400 AD. You're living in Londinium, a bustling city in the Roman province of Britannia. The streets are paved, there are magnificent bathhouses, grand stone villas dot the countryside, and everywhere you look, you see the might of Rome. Soldiers in their iconic segmented armor patrol the massive Hadrian's Wall in the north, keeping the barbarian tribes at bay. For nearly 400 years, your world, this island, has been Roman. It's the only world you've ever known. It feels permanent, unshakable. Then, just a few years later, silence. The legions are gone, the villas are abandoned, the cities begin to crumble. One day Rome ruled the island, and the next they were gone. It's one of history's most dramatic vanishing acts. So what on earth happened? How could an empire just disappear? The story begins not in Britain, but hundreds of miles away on the frozen banks of the Rhine River. On the last day of the year 406 AD, a massive coalition of Germanic tribes, Vandals, Alans, and Suebi, poured across the frozen river into Gaul, what is now modern-day France. The Western Roman Empire, already stretched thin and teetering on the brink of collapse, was thrown into absolute chaos. The heart of the empire was under direct threat. Back in Britain, the Roman legions stationed there watched this chaos unfold with growing alarm. They were isolated, cut off from Rome by the invasion of Gaul. They felt abandoned by the central government. So they did what any isolated army would do. They took matters into their own hands. They acclaimed their own general, a man named Constantine III, as their new emperor. In 407 AD, Constantine III gathered up the remaining legions in Britain, stripped the province of its best soldiers and administrators, and crossed the English Channel into Gaul. His goal: to march on Rome, stabilize the empire, and seize the imperial throne for himself. He was essentially draining Britain of its entire defense force to fuel his own ambition. It was a massive gamble. This is the moment. This is the disappearance. The legions didn't just vanish into thin air. They packed up their standards and marched away, leaving the British people, the Romano-British, to fend for themselves for the very first time in 4 centuries. At first, they probably thought the soldiers would be back. Rome always comes back, right? But they never did. Constantine III's campaign ultimately failed. Rome itself was sacked by the Visigoths in 410 AD. The central Roman government, fighting for its very survival, sent a letter to the cities of Britain. This famous letter, known as the Rescriptive Honorius, basically told the British, "You're on your own. Look to your own defense." And just like that, the cord was cut. The flow of Roman coins stopped. The grand villas were abandoned, their intricate mosaics left to be covered by dirt and time. The once mighty cities fell into disrepair.